What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and today is a topic that we gonna touch on that's a little different from the rest of the topics we have ever did because I don't got the answer for this one. This is kind of crazy. It just happened. It's going viral. A lot of people been asking me about Lil Reese and what really happened that day. Why did he really get shot? Did he steal a car? Was he carjacking? Was he just buying some marijuana? It's a lot of things in this case that's confusion. I can't really give you a full conclusion to this one. I'm going to give you my opinion and opinions that a lot of people are telling me. Because this case just happened. No one was actually arrested. It was 3 people shot. So it's things about this case that's kind of confusion. It's really no need to give you a background. I'm pretty sure we all know who Lil Reese is. This is different, so no need for the background. I'm going to tell you what happened. The police is claiming that what people are claiming, okay? The police is claiming that Lil Reese was in a stolen car, okay? Lil Reese in a stolen car. He was in a stolen Durango, I believe, a SRT. They're claiming that the owner of the vehicle dead GPS the vehicle, found out where they were at in some parking garage downtown. They confronted them. Next thing you know, a guy came around, opened up the door. Get the blick in this shit, right? It's things about this case that's kind of confusing to me. Now remember, this is not your ordinary breakdown. This is pretty much going to be like a rumor mill, okay? Because there's a lot of shit going on. There's a few things about that confuse me. Like, first off, Lil Reese was beaten severely. He was shot. It was another person who was shot. It was another person who was shot the fuck up. It was 3 people shot. I noticed that. 3 people shot. I didn't notice if anybody from the other crowd was shot. I heard that they exchanged gunfire. I didn't see any guns at the scene, though. I didn't see any officers real aggressive. Get the fuck out, get around. I didn't see them like that. You know what I'm saying? That's normally how they act when you got a gun around and shit. They were just telling Buddy to get down. That kind of threw me off. It wasn't acting like it was guns around. 3 people got shot. It looked like Lil Reese and them took the brunt of that. Like they took the worst end of this shit. Another thing I noticed was it was somebody who was allowed to throw gang signs and shit all in Lil Reese's face. He was saying shit, that's why I beat your ass, why we beat you and shit like that. I said, damn, the man who fucked him up, that must be the man he beat him, so that must be the motherfucker who threw the shots. I say the police is just allowing this guy to just put gang signs all in his face, move all around. They not telling dude to get the fuck back or trying to arrest him or nothing. That's confusing. And then the guy that shot 3 people, he's not being detained. He's not being questioned. They're not putting him in a car. They're letting him aggravate the situation even more. It's crazy. Then I hear that the shooter wasn't caught. That's another thing that confuses me. You know, that's why I say, I don't know. You know, the way that shit looked like was, and then I heard rumors, okay, let's get back to that a police gun went off. It didn't hit nobody, but it went off by mistake in that garage. I just don't understand why this guy wasn't detained who shot all of them. I understand that it was a car stolen. I don't know about all that, but it was a car stolen. The guy GPS'd it, and then they switched cheese the car. That's taking matters into your own hand. Why wasn't this guy detained? Why wasn't nobody detained? A lot of people are putting out, and this report's coming out of Chicago, that the person who shot Lil Reese was a police officer. He was an undercover police officer who did his police work. Because how many people you know gonna track a car down and then come slide on you in the car? Besides the police officer who doing some extra shit, you know? I'm hearing out of reports that this could have been a police officer. Because first off, he shot these people. He all at the scene. He talking about beating recess and all kind of shit. And this guy was not detained. All of a sudden, I don't see nothing in the paper or the newspaper reports that says who is the shooter. Things about this case that's confusing. Now, I'm not going to say it was a police officer because it probably wasn't. It was probably something. But I know that guy said in that video, you know who I am? What you mean, do you know who you are? And I am. Kind of seemed like he was saying you fuck with the wrong one, like he was a cop. Then I didn't see the cops too aggressive trying to catch the shooter. It seemed like they was almost down for this shit. It felt like those police officers knew the person who shot Lil Reese. on some real shit. And people been bringing that shit to my attention, sending me DMs and Twitter mentions and shit. I can't verify, though, that was the police. I won't verify that was the police because niggas in Chicago crazy and they'll shoot your ass for a stolen car. They'll shoot your ass 50 cents. So don't get this shit wrong. These niggas shoot you for 50 cents. So I'm not going to say that it was just a police officer, but I do get a police vibe from this shit. For some reason, it seemed like this whole Lil Reese shit has a cover-up. Now, it could be because these are street niggas and they don't really want to talk and give too much information, but from the police end, I don't understand why we don't got the information on the shooter. One time I hear was the manager by a guy by the name of Nate, a manager by the name of Nate, they're saying is the guy who shot Lil Reese. Then I see reports that it's not Nate. I'm kind of confused by this whole thing, so I'm going to keep you updated on this. We don't want to do too many more blogs about this, though, until we get more information, though. But I appreciate the love. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But before we get out of here, I want to ask you guys, leave me some comments. Fuck the comment section up. I want to know, who do you think shot Lil Reese? Do you think it was a police officer? Do you think it was the person who caught his stolen brother, cousin, father? I want you guys to fill me in on some of this information. I appreciate the love. It's the homie truth. Bleh, 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 bleh.